Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here we go, 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at Portland, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And of course the Thunder, a couple spots down.
Right now for the Thunder, they've been middle of the pack all year, losing to some opponents that they would have trampled last season.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Henderson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Another shot. Buries it down low.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakur, watched by Wallace. Clock at 6. Porzingis passes to Bledsoe. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Henderson. The Thunder making their last shot. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Wallace, to the left wing. Here's Holmgren again. Shakur. Outside for Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
We've got Isaiah Stewart, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson, just a terrific facilitator.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Shakur. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. He's got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
The Thunder making a switch here. Jang's checked in, hits the trifecta.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Fader on the way, and the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Wallace has got 8.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Up top, Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Has to Klingon. And there's a 3-second violation. And checking out the rookie leaderboard. Some sharp shooters from deep since the All-Star break.
Now on the floor for the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Shot from the low block. That shot off the mark. Good D by Porzingis. Bledsoe outside. Shakur. Watched by Wallace. Good D by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And the Blazers making a change here. Kamara's checked in.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Henderson.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Shakur knocks down the 18-footer. 10 points for him.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Here's Hartenstein. And Porzingis with the block. Such a wide open look. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Good on the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Shakur, watched by Wallace, and he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
1 minute left in the second period. Outside, Williams. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Murray's checked in for Portland.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 43.
Blazers trail by 15. Henderson outside. Shakur. And a miss there on the triple.
they really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Portland making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Good on the second one. Blazers trail by 16. Henderson, the pass to Middleton. Over Williams. Again, the miss by Portland. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Shakur gets it to go from 18 feet away. 18 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, clearly Henderson has strong passing instinct. He can sense where the best place is to get the ball.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's a screen. Williams from long range. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Shakur, watched by Wallace. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's Henderson. And at last, they get one to fall. Henderson's got 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Wallace with it. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Middleton is checked in for Portland.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 10, Chris Middleton.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Porzingis passes to Henderson. Back to Porzingis. Puts it up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball.
3, Samaki.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
Shakur. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Basket's good.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 now.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Henderson. Now Middleton. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Henderson finds Middleton. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Henderson. Picked it! Pass to Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
He does not get the second one. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Henderson hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half.
Timeout! Trailblazers! Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Klingin out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Bledsoe in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Samaki. And he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Tries it from 16. The Thunder pull it in. They led by as many as 18. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jumper for 2. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Shakur kicks it out to Bledsoe. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 8. Down low, Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And there's the screen. Henderson, the pass to Porzingis. Shakur. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your trade.
And he makes it first. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
To the paint. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
To the wing, right side. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Give him 31 now.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 12 feet, Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shakur gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Bledsoe, pass to Henderson. No good from outside. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They led by as many as 18. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Outside Porzingis. Henderson outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson misses. Thunder leading by 8. Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Shakur. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11. Now Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Bledsoe. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Knocks it down from distance. He's got 36 points.
Three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Lakers Nation, get loud for your Blazers Breakers. Great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Klingen pulls it down.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
They kick it out to Porzingis.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Bledsoe outside and stolen by Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Shakur, watched by Wallace. Shakur uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Thunder leading by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Jalen Williams.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side.